What's up, guys? Biker Dave here. This is my 2017 Dodge Durango RT, but this will apply to just about any car, really. The issue is when you push the button for your windshield washer, the spray is rather weak coming out of your nozzles. But you know, you have plenty of fluid in your reservoir, or make sure that you have plenty of fluid in there first. There's a few things you need to investigate to see what's the problem. First, it'll help if you have access to an air compressor with a trigger nozzle on it. Something like this. That would be helpful if you have access to that. Okay, and what you need to do is find a couple of, or any point where you can separate the line, like this black little hose that's going here from the tank. See where you can split it apart, maybe right there. Just pull on it and see if you can remove it from the joint right there. Pull that out. Or anywhere you can find it. You know, sometimes it's further down in here, maybe down in here. It really depends on your particular car. So you'll have to pull on it and it'll come apart somewhere in there. And then with your compressed air, you need to blow in both directions. Blow through that way. See if that may clear out a blockage. Blow back through this way. You'll probably hear bubbling coming out of the reservoir. So be careful. You know, you don't want to do it when this tank is completely full, otherwise it'll blow everywhere. So, you know, trying to clear a blockage, basically, if that's the problem, go blowing in both directions. Or the nozzles themselves might be clogged. You know, these guys right here, maybe you need to take a very slim little needle or something, like a sewing needle. See if you can clear out if there's any blockage inside there. Those are a couple things. My particular issue, when I push the button, let's see if I can do it here. Look underneath at the nozzles under the hood when I push the button inside the car. As you see, all right, I've obviously got a leak in this guy right here. So sometimes, now, they're online, you can sometimes find little rebuild kits that have new joints. Like these are little rubber joints to this hard hose. You can replace the rubber joints. Sometimes you can find them, so you just have to get creative and find it on Amazon or eBay or wherever and replace these parts. Otherwise, you may have to, you know, pull them apart like this one. See, it's got a little crack in it, so it's obviously got damage going on. We need to see if we can push it further in there. Maybe you might have to use a small zip tie with a pair of pliers and clamp it down tighter around the hose. Same thing with this one. You know, if you got air leaks or water leaks coming out of any of these joints, you might need to try small zip ties and just pull them really tight around it. You know, make sure that the hose is poked in there fully. And, you know, just a pair of needle nose pliers or something. See if you can tighten it down further. Or some people use safety wire. If you're familiar with the safety wire tool, you might have to try to do that so you can cinch it nice and tight around the black tubing right there. Now, at worst, the tank itself has a little electric pump in the bottom of it. That could have failed, or it could have a blockage. And for most cars, you can buy the entire tank and a new pump built into it. Usually, you know, if you're your local auto parts store, sometimes Amazon, eBay, you know, just search your year, make, and model, and you may have to replace the whole thing. You may have to get a mobile mechanic to come to your house to do that job for you, depending on your expertise. But sometimes the pump itself just fails. If you don't hear anything when you push the little button in your car. But if you do hear something and you hear it humming when you hit the button, you know, you need to really investigate all throughout the tubing for possible leaks or breaks, issues, that sort of thing. And mine is obviously that one right there. So let's see if we can fix it real quick. Another thing, all right, this car is a 2017 model, so it's now almost 8 years old. The plastic starts to get brittle. Like, see that little joint right there? This is a rubber little L, but the plastic tubing starts to get brittle. Plastic in general, once it reaches 8 to 10 years old, it starts to degrade and break, and holes break in it. So mine is actually destroyed now. So I'm going to have to replace the entire nozzle, which is that part right there. You can get a set of those usually on, at your auto parts store or Amazon or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do, is replace the entire nozzle set. So, oh well, can't really fix it. Not right now, at least. So yeah, I'll get a nozzle set and replace those, and that should solve it. But for you, it could be any number of the other things that I mentioned. So check on that. And that's about it. We got other videos about this car, 17 Durango RT. It's a good car. It's had a few issues along the way, but I enjoy it, and it runs really well. It's got 105,000 miles. It runs great now, but yeah, throughout the time I've had it, I've had to do a few unscheduled services that were a little bit expensive. So yeah, look for through the playlist link on the channel. It'll pop up at the end of the video, and it'll show you, other stuff I've done to this car. Also, when you are watching a video from a monetized YouTube channel like ours and others, and if the video helps you out or teaches you something, or, helps you not make a mistake or whatever, there's a thanks button underneath the video screen. Make sure you click that thanks button and, shoot us a donation, because as you know, YouTube is completely free unless you pay for the premium subscription. Otherwise, it's completely free. So yeah, you're basically getting a lot for your money, which is zero, if any video helps you out. So make sure you click the thanks button, shoot us a donation, and we really appreciate it. That helps us do even further videos, and we try to do stuff that'll help people out. And that's it. Y'all have a great day. We shall see y'all soon.